Welcome everyone to our first installment of Literacy TV. My name is Mr. Scott. I will be your host and your guide through this journey of reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and maybe just a little bit of grammar. Today, with our first installment, is a very special day. Today is March 17th. I wonder what's so special about March 17th, you ask? Well, what color am I wearing? I have my green on. Hopefully you have your green on today too. It is St. Patrick's Day. With lesson number 1, talking about St. Patrick's Day, we are going to learn a little bit about St. Patrick's Day today and the history of why Canadians celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Let's get started. St. Patrick's Day today. March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. This is Ireland's most important national holiday, but it is also a very special day for Irish people living throughout the world. On St. Patrick's Day, people of Irish descent wear the color green. This is the national color of Ireland. It is also the color of the shamrock, a plant with 3 leaves on a single stem. You can also get a really tasty shamrock shake at McDonald's. The shamrock is a symbol of Ireland's St. Patrick's Day. In many cities, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated with parades, dances, and festive dinners. People greet each other with good wishes and often send cards to each other. Many stores are filled with green decorations. Cakes and candies are often decorated the color green. Some restaurants and pubs even sell green beer. A history now of St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick was born at the end of the 4th century in Britain. When he was 16, he was kidnapped from his home by a group of Irish pirates and taken to Ireland. In Ireland, he was sold as a slave, and he had to work for the next 6 years as a shepherd. When Patrick was living in Ireland as a slave, he had a very lonely life, and he turned to religion for comfort. After 6 long years of slavery, at the age of 22, he escaped to France to begin to study the Bible. Later, he became a priest and decided to return to Ireland to convert the people to Christianity. Patrick was a very brave man, and the people admired him. He traveled all over the country, setting up schools and churches for the Irish people. He also worked very hard to develop a strong national spirit in the country. Let's talk about a couple stories about St. Patrick. There are many stories about St. Patrick. Some people say that he used the shamrock when he was teaching about Christianity. The shamrock with its 3 leaves represented the Trinity, which is the basic principle of the Catholic religion. Many people believe that St. Patrick performed miracles. Let's talk about one of those miracles. The most famous story about St. Patrick is that he drove all the snakes out of Ireland. He put them in a box and threw them into the sea. That must have been a lot of snakes. People say that is why there aren't any snakes in Ireland today. St. Patrick's died on March 17th, 461. Ever since his death, March 17th has been celebrated as St. Patrick's Day. It is an important day for the Irish people. It celebrates the conversion of Ireland to Christianity. Nowadays, it is also a special day to celebrate one's Irish traditions and to have lots of fun. I'm glad you were able to join us today in our topic of St. Patrick, being St. Patrick's Day. I hope you have an amazing day, but for now, I have to go to the end of the rainbow and try and find that pot of gold. I hope you find one too. We'll see you on the next lesson. Take care.